Welcome to Words I Hope Save You. I'm Leah, and this podcast is my little corner of softness in a world that often asks us to be hard. Here I share honest reflections, short letters about transitions, shifting dreams, and finding strength in gentleness. Let's take a deep breath together. Breathe in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And let's begin. There comes a point in life where something that once fit no longer does. It can be people, jobs, habits, and maybe even the version of ourselves we used to be. For me, I've noticed this most in relationships and work. There were people I loved deeply, people who felt like home for a time, but eventually I outgrew the space we shared. Not because I don't care for them anymore, but because I was changing, and the fit wasn't the same. And the same goes for jobs. I've worked in roles I once prayed for, only to wake up one day and realize that I didn't want to stay in them forever. And that realization is hard, because how do you walk away from something you once dreamed of? It feels ungrateful or like failure, but really it's just growth. Outgrowing is not rejection, it's expansion. It's nothing personal. It's becoming too big for the container that you once needed. I often catch myself looking ahead, thinking about where I want to be, what I don't have yet. But when I look back, I'm always overwhelmed by what I have done. The people I've met, the times and the smiles I've shared, the ways life has shifted and how much has changed. And I want change. And even in hardest moments, when I revisit them, they feel like they were meant to happen. Because when I look back, everything is shaping me into who I am now. If the hard things didn't happen, I wouldn't be as resilient. I wouldn't be as empathetic. I wouldn't have the understanding that I have. I wouldn't have the perspective I have on life if certain things didn't happen. And it takes time and practice to tune into the parts of you that communicate what's no longer for you. And for me, that practice has been yoga. On the mat, I stopped forcing myself into containers that didn't fit, and I started playing with what might happen if I truly listened to my body, to my intuition. And off the mat, the listening meant moving away from the places that once held me. It meant distance from family who surrounded me, from friends who made me feel safe, from jobs I thought I'd stay in forever. It meant being alone more, letting relationships loosen, and sitting with discomfort. But I needed to be true to myself and those feelings, because for a long time I wasn't. And I trust that if I keep honoring them, the people who are meant to stay will circle back. The work that's aligned will find me. And when it does, I'll be able to receive it with a deeper peace than before. So if you're in a season of outgrowing, I hope you can see it as a sign of life moving forward, not backwards. You're not failing, you're expanding. And maybe take a moment today to thank one version of yourself that carried you here. And then with love, let them go. Thank you for spending this time with me here on Words I Hope Save You. I hope something in these reflections met you where you are. Remember, you don't have to be hard to be strong. And your softness is not a weakness, it's your truth. Until next time, be gentle with yourself.